it's your boy Young Camel Toe, man. We live on YouTube. Like and subscribe for your boy. Oh, my ladies, my ladies, my ladies. Inspiration. When you hear the song, you know it's on, baby. Young Camel Toe, man. Hey, subscribe for your boy, man. Subscribe for the boy. Kitty, please
installment in the Romanov family mansion. He began to give drugs like opium, morphine, and cocaine to the Tsar, claiming that they would help him with his various ailments. They would get high together on a regular basis. The Tsar became addicted, which only made him want Rasputin to come by the palace more often. The Tsarina would get migraine headaches and suffered from anxiety, and Rasputin was able to take away her pain and get her to relax. Soon enough, the Tsar and Tsarina, they began to feel a dependency on him, and he started to visit at least once a week. Rasputin called Alexandra and Nicholas Mama and Papa, as if he was one of the kids. He began to pray with the children at night and tell them bedtime stories. This made the nanny very nervous because the oldest daughters were already beginning to go through puberty. One of the maids also claimed that Rasputin had raped her. However, the Tsarina trusted Rasputin so much that she accused the maid of lying and fired her. The nanny tried to kick Rasputin out of the nursery, but the children claimed that Rasputin was their friend and complained that the nanny was mean, so, well, she was fired as well. It was clear that Rasputin's claws were deep in the royal family, and he could get away with just about anything. Newspapers around St. Petersburg, they began to print stories about the incident, saying that Rasputin was very literally let into the princesses' beds. Rasputin lived in an apartment in St. Petersburg, where his followers could come and have meetings with him. Women would all show up with a hot dish, and they had potluck-style parties. They gathered around a table with him sitting at the center. Rasputin would sit in silence, staring into space, when suddenly he would begin to mumble something. The women would immediately stop talking in hopes of understanding what he was trying to say. He would then grab paper and desperately write down whatever was on his mind. For some insane and inexplicable reason, this was incredibly attractive to these women. They believed that he was the second coming of Christ, and they would offer to go with him into his bedroom and have sex with him. One disciple in particular, Olga Lokhtina, had so much faith in him that she left her husband and children in order to live in his apartment. She forced everyone to address him as God. Witnesses opened the back door to see Olga holding his penis and screaming, "You are Christ, and I am yours." And whoever walked in on this unfortunate scene, well, they slowly backed away, shutting the door on their way out. After learning about this scandal, police officers were ordered to follow him to see what he would do. They reported that he would hire prostitutes on almost a daily basis and bring them into bathhouses. Now, you would think that if he was paying for a bath on a daily basis, he might actually smell good, but according to testimonies, he would bring a prostitute into a private room where they would both get undressed. He would then take his leather belt and begin beating the woman, claiming that he would beat the sin of lechery out of her soul. Then he would have sex with her and leave the bathhouse without even touching the water. He was once witnessed leaving a bathhouse and screaming at the demons that he could feel inside of him. He would say that he could see the devil in himself, and he said that there was a battle over his soul going on. Now, obviously this might sound like he was tripping on one of the many drugs that he happened to be taking. But remember those two priests, Bishop Hermogen and Iliador? Well, they happened to hear about Rasputin screaming about demons in public, and this was damaging their reputation since they were the ones who introduced Rasputin to St. Petersburg society. Hermogen and Iliador ambushed Rasputin to confront him about what he was doing. They accused him of using the devil to have these healing powers. Hermogen grabbed Rasputin by the penis and screamed that he was thinking with that rather than his brain. These two came prepared with a giant wooden crucifix, which they used to beat him just about as bloody as he would beat those prostitutes in a bathhouse. But the power of Christ did not compel him. Rasputin tattled on them to the Tsarina, saying that they were trying to murder him. Hermogen and Iliador were then both sent into exile, and Iliador fled to Finland, dressed as a woman, so that no one could trace where he was going. At the same time, Rasputin decided that he needed a break from the city and visited his home in Siberia. It turns out that Iliador truly was trying to kill Rasputin.
Oh,